Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The lights that shoot off with the stars are actually the light refracted from the telescope's arms that hold the mirror. And if the telescope has 3 mirrors, it's making a composite of 8 images, so that's why you see the shooting. If you had like a single mirror,
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Different images, those composites make multiple versions of those 3.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
The round dot is really just here. The right line shoots off.
Allen off the play fake. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Allen now on first down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain there for the Bills.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Touchdown, Bills! Jamison Crowder, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Send me what your favorite is. I would like to see your opinions on this exact alone. Let's see if it's a call. What do you think about all of this happening right now? It is, a lot of folks are thinking that we would go to the end of it. But now, just now, we're looking back at the beginning. It is virtual. So, on that, we'll go forwards, and of course, we're going to have
they go play action with Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw again is Wilson. Got a man open. It's Ross.
His passing's been on point on this drive. He's moving very accurate. Getting the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out.
2 years ago, the grids were getting worse, and there's the strain on them. Now, the big debate is what is causing it. I'm not concerned with the debate of what is causing the heat.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they are on the board. It's still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Now, whether it's a cycle or this or that, that's besides the point as far as
the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. He's picked off in his own 46. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So how do we find a solution? I mean, most people need to be drinking water. People need to really cliche. Not that there's the other people that what is possible to even say. And most people say they're going to lose to drink water. They didn't. That is
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a big play that time by the Jets. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Into a sea of defenders, intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And this one is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Escaping the pressure right. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
What do you think? Are you a trucker that's affected by this?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 12, Allen going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Wilson's throw there into the hands of Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moore. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
And remember, this drive started off following the the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And the resources that go into making these solar generators, those are the resources that are going to use hydro, and those are the resources that are including extremely high demand.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now, it's Hall. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
And Wages is live out.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this 1st half.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the 2nd half, here's Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get the running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Just like light. It's not like plasma. It's not like the CME that has a specific direction. So when it does erupt, sometimes like that, there's that middle one there that you guys can see on that line.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Made different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
It did produce the CME also, but it wasn't coming it up. So that's obviously either a good or a bad thing, depending on how big they are. That one probably would not have been good down. Oh, okay, yeah, so if you want to show that video, you can show that too, Adam. That is, I'm not sure if you can play that or not. I know it's not the highest quality with my phone, so sorry, guys. But you'll see it like blinking all over the place, and every time you see a little flash, that's a flare.
You can set it. It don't matter, bro. Whatever you want to do.
Set him back 5 yards.
That's within like a day or two. You can count them. There's like 5 or 6 players facing us. So, I mean, they did impact us. Now, whether or not...
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Wilson.
Actually get close to them.
And he'll find Hall. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd and 5. Wilson. Open Danish Ross complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34.
That is Noah's prediction.
Again, Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Crowder.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
You would be able to run your backyard and see those for yourself. Really big one.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Now their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts, I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Touchdown, Jets! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Crowder.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Now I'm on the space weather over.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete. Out of coverage, a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind him. Wow. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
And that's when you get a higher total win. So when you accompany that with needs that get embedded in it,
the New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? You're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up with points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
As far as can you explain to them what
now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and avoids the incompletion.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Stepping out and kick this one away, and off it goes.
That is an eruption. That is a huge.
Now it's Crowder.
That is
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
actually came from the backside of the gun. It's not filling it up and it's going to the south, but, you know, if you're for the sunspots, I was giving you a size comparison there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. And then you get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. Now it's Crowder. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Going deep for Diggs. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Allen will try again on second down. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Bills on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
But they seem to be more concentrated, too. They're not being pop off. They do this big hit.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 45 on second down, Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
A little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, if I'm correct. I mean, that's how I do it anyway. Don't be scared, be prepared.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You and Tex and people like Rick and everybody else here that's
and they'll let that one go as it skips from the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
And I'm comfortable where I'm at now. I mean, I press and I do what I think I need to do.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This is a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try to stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll buy some time right. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll go down the number 4, getting this inside the 30. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a statement lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
On first down, Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The rest of the world, we don't.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there for the Bills. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The events going on above us are going to affect us from 2023 to 2030. You're even saying because of the moon's wobble in 2030 that we're going to have catastrophic flooding across the planet. I mean,
so it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
There's going to be rent, and we're going to be a part of it.
Allen now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a throw here to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
All right, bro.
Turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point. Yeah, it's a guy. Nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Then it could have affected maybe Japan and maybe the Boxing Day earthquakes actually are a part reason why some things are happening right now, because the magnetic field isn't where it is. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff.
Wilson wants to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to the points that they did.
Absolutely. They love each other. That's where it comes from. So,
well, Wages.
But yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. I also want to point out that we gather community and work with other people's strengths. If you have, say that really did hit the fan, you would basically go back to kind of tribal type things. But in your community, you would want a doctor. You would want a leader. You would want you would want security. You would want all these different positions to be filled in your community. I think that part of the prepping community and a lot of the serious preppers, they already have those.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 21-7.
Everybody has hobbies. Most of the really hardcore preppers, they meet up with other people even across their state, and they go over things. If any of these things were to happen, they have their roles. They have a doctor and a nurse and a backup doctor, and this person and somebody who deal with food, with this, with that. And I think that you being a stronger expert on this than we want to bring you in so we provide that same kind of value out to the audience. So I appreciate you, and Wages, thank you for taking your time today to bring us this update. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I love all you guys. You and Dex are awesome, and the Google fans have always been awesome. Been here since, I say it all the time, been here since your apartment caught fire. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. I love you guys.